So if you are an Origin or an AGL or an Alinta or whatever company it might be, why would you want to spend
the cutlery of a sinking ship
on a coal-fired power station when you know that in 20 years' time you're going to be told to shut it down, Freya?
Exactly. Everyone going, that's the reason these aren't being maintained, because it's not economical for them to keep investing.
You just have a government that says, no, you have to do it because it is the law, and you don't get your subsidies for your solar farm unless you look after your...
They're simultaneously saying, we need you, but then they're also saying, we hate you and we're going to shut you down and you have no future here in Australia. It's like, how do we expect a rational company to respond? Obviously, they're going to minimise risk and go, okay, you're telling us to get out, you're telling us we're not needed, we won't invest. I do not understand how they are legally able to do that. I can understand why they might want to. You know, I might want to let my, Falcon just run into the ground, which it currently has, and it's costing thousands, doing my head in. But again, that doesn't mean I'm allowed to drive it wherever I want. Why isn't the government, why isn't AEMO or the state or the federal government able to say, no, you have to meet these certain standards of maintenance, and if you haven't, then there are penalties involved, and there's your financial incentive.
Well, no, I get the point, but you can't, with one hand, tell the market operators, or not the market operators, but the operators within the market, that they have to behave in a certain way with a piece of infrastructure that they're going to be expected to take offline in a few years' time, and then expect them to also go and spend all their money building the stuff, the new stuff, the renewable that you want them to do. We as consumers want cheap power. They as businesses simply want to do what will make them the most money, and you can totally understand that. Why would they want to operate in a market where they're dictated that they've got to do two different things?
Well, it's like what I said before. Why, in their minds, they're probably going, why am I polishing the cutlery on a sinking ship? What's the point of that? But, the scary part of all this is that we're already having issues in spring. That's like the one time of the year in Australia you don't need heaters and you don't need air conditioning. It's like pristine
You've got a
Australian
bit over 30
weather.
degrees.
But I think we have to actually get to the point where we have to stop saying...
Is that not because it's getting hotter in spring because of climate change?
We have to stop saying we're a first world nation, because clearly we're not. And it's just the absolute mental gymnastics that the governments and these woke, justice warriors have done on people to actually convince a large group of, citizens that this is progression. Is just absolutely mind-boggling to me. This is like what you experience in South Africa. I was interviewing someone in South Africa, and they said to me, I'm so sorry, we might have to cut the interview because I don't know what time the power's going to cut out. And it's literally that. We are not a first world nation. We are going backwards, and for some reason, this is all done under the name of progress. It's nuts.